Hello world, hello. Our NBA collectors world, our NBA card collector world. This CJ the host, and I just woke up from a tirade. I was just mad with myself. I'm trying to figure out like why in the world does is Nick Collison not in the sparks plugs for the NBA hoops? And I'm not putting my face on this because I seen how some box breaks are and they don't put the face on it, so that's why I'm hiding my identity. Anyway, I was mad because I was thinking, hey, should Nick Collison be on the spark plugs of the NBA hoops card collection? I've been collecting cards for the last year and a half to 2 years, and I bought my first I just started collecting my first little collections and insert collections and stuff like that, and I'm really diving into it and trying to understand what's going on and stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just going on the edge on this, going out and doing this. I'm looking at the Spark Plus collection because that's the first collection I bought off eBay. I think I paid like $12 when the NBA hoops just released, maybe a month afterwards. I'm looking at the players and I was just mad. I was thinking like Nick Collison, man. I watch basketball all the time, so I understand. So you got to understand a little bit, see where I'm coming from. Nick Collison, he come off the okay. That maybe that's why. I'm thinking the spark plugs is for non-primetime players, even when they're on TV. Not, they don't play them that much. Maybe it's for bench players and stuff like that. So I'm looking at them, and none of these guys are starters. Uh, so I'm gonna do a little review for you guys on NBA Hoop Spark Plugs, which I think it kind of glorifies non-starting positions, which I think is cool because I love the NBA. I watch all the teams. Um, I think I know pretty much all the players, um, except those. Sorry, guys. And I'm just gonna replace some players that I think should be on the spark plugs in NBA Hoops 2013-14. First of all, this guy right here. Well, I guess I should rate them good to bad first. Look, man, French tuck. MTV2. Supposed to be watching some. I don't know. But number one, I think they did a good job with this. Oh, that's my class action collection. I got I think Jamal Crawford, number one, hands down. Then I started thinking like, shit, Nate Robinson, as far as like me rating them, be number one. My rating, uh, this is how I rate them right here. I rate it off a tempo and game speed, getting that bench work. Sit on the bench for more majority of the time, and they get minutes, but they're not starters. So then I went to energy and electrifying from the for as far as like minutes wise. Microwave, meaning they can heat up. I hope this volume is catchy. Guess I gotta speak louder. Microwave, they heat up right off the bench. I mean, they kind of like on NBA 2K13. They they heat up fast, kind of like Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson, but they started, so they can't be in spark plugs. If not, they would have had all these players in there. They would have had, well, not Reggie Evans. They would have had me see, Monte Ellis. They would have Monte Ellis in there. It would have been hands down. Monte Ellis would have been in this collection. Insert collection for NBA Hoops 2003, 2013, 2014. And Tony Parker, Damian Lillard, and Birdman. Birdman does start, you guys. Bird, beer, bear, man starts. I just put a little notation. Next year, Korver better be in it. Listen up. Then my third one is started thinking about speed. I was thinking, well, speed I guess is tempo of the game and momentum and all that stuff. Game shifting. And the people I would replace, well, before I rate them, people I would replace would be Reggie. I would replace Anderson. Play with the Pelicans. I think he got traded or something like that. But Ryan Anderson, we still play with him with them brown uniforms. What the hell? I put Reggie Evans in for Nick Anderson, or replace this guy. What is wrong with my camera? Steve Novak. Last year, come on, dog. You got Nick Collison here. I mean, not Nick Collison, but Steve Novak. Let me just read you what they say for him. Fourth in the NBA with 3.3 made three-pointers per 36 minutes in 2012-13. Novak took aim early and often from beyond the arc. But they have energy and more speed as far as like on here. So when you first look at it, you think like, man, somebody's fast and all that stuff like that. But I don't know why he's on there. So I would have put Reggie Evans in there because they put Reggie Evans in the game and the game just goes so much faster. And he catches all these rebounds, which is remarkable because he's in the NBA, he can't even like score. Maybe that's why they didn't put him in there. But he's on the board members collection, which is pretty cool. Let me see, Sir Reggie Evans is in the board members collection, which is a good collection. They also got LeBron James, which is crazy because that's not the usually you put a center or a forward in the board members collection, which all of these guys are, but they have LeBron James in there. I'm looking for Reggie Evans. I thought he was in here, but I can't find him. I really think it's cool that they got Larry Sanders in here too. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year last year, but he got cheated because he's on a low market team. Oh my goodness! And they got Nikolai Vukovic for the board members. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Joking on, you know he on there. Then they got Reggie Evans on here. I think that's pretty cool. That they I guess giving a card award to the NBA players. Because I heard the other day that I think Chris Paul was saying something about we NBA players, we don't get too many awards and stuff like that, and maybe win Player of the Week, but that's just in a newspaper or something like that, or the NBA stats. They don't really go anywhere. Player of the Week, Player of the Month. They just give them an award, man. Let it be inside. You don't have to show it on TV. Just give them a award. I mean, go to the trophy shop and get one. Also, the guys who shouldn't be in spark plugs. Wilson Chandler. I'm still trying to figure out why Nick Young has his Sixers jersey. Oh, he played for them the year before that, I thought. Y'all can look that stat up and leave a little comment for me. I'm hurry up, guys. I think everybody from the Bulls should have made it. Well, at least 3 players. Yeah, so I'm really grading this collection hard. Sorry, guys. If you watching this, well, anyway. Take Norris Cole out. Take Norris Cole out. Steve Novak, Chris Anderson, and Wilson Chandler. Everybody else is perfectly fine. So I'm gonna just review. Well, not review. Let me try to do a little top. I guess a top 5. I love that you have Jamal Crawford in there. Nate Robinson. Talking about electrifying, but I guess all the electrifying players always get traded somehow. I don't know. It's just crazy. He has been, and I mean, every year he gets traded to a different team. I guess it's his attitude. I guess they have to at least keep him for a year, make him feel good. I guess. Then we got Jared Dudley. I guess let me stop over here. Jamal Crawford, Kevin Martin, Chris Anderson. Man, I forgot his name. Taj Gibson, Nate Robinson, Wilson Chandler. Number 7 is Shivit, Alex Shivy. Steve Novak, Lou Williams. Now we have Jared Dudley, Gerald Green, which is a great pick. That's a good pick for spark plugs. Jimmy Butler, Derek Favors, that's a good pick for spark plugs. And a lot of players from Toronto should be in spark plugs too. Well, maybe DeRozan. He should definitely be in there. Oh, he starts, so maybe that's why. This is a good pick. This is number 3 for me. Ginobili. He come off the bench and he's something else, man. Then we got Marcus Thornton. That's a good pick. Then Reggie Jackson, which is a great pick. He did good in the playoffs. And what's his name? JJ Barea got a ring and then got traded. Norris Cole, get out of here. And Quincy Poindexter. Let me explain to you why he's in here. I think he's in here because he did good in the playoffs for the Grizzlies last year. So they was thinking like, hey, the playoffs is where you shine and that's how you get a ring. But I'm thinking like in the regular season, that's how you get to the playoffs. So I'm like, I don't know about that. You got Brooks, Jason Terry. Somewhere for the Boston Celtics made the Spark Plus edition. Okay. But and then we got Lou Williams and then we got Jarek Jack. Jarek Jack is definitely number 4. He did good in the playoffs and the regular season for Golden State last year. Cool. I know. Yes. Well, I think that's my little review. So I don't think really somebody's gonna watch 15 minutes of this. So anyway, I think they did a good job on the Hall of Heroes too. But I'm really trying to understand. I was trying to understand the Hall of Heroes because they have old school players, but the one player everybody would want, they never have, Michael Jordan. It's like he stays in the background and don't want to be on anything, on video games, but he can sell shoes. On cars, oh yeah, but he can sell shoes. But that's just crazy. I mean, they got Jerry West and all these players in here, man. Wilt Chamberlain, Jamal Wilkes. Yeah, I don't know about this collection. They got some players that, I mean, they could have picked a better 25. I have to get that review later. I don't know. I gotta look at some stats on that. I can't talk about it yet. But yeah, that's my review on Spark Plugs edition. And I think they did a good job on Spark Plugs. I would rate that my number 2. My number 1 collection for the NBA Hoops 2013-2014 would be Class Action. They did a spectacular job in picking the. I guess what they're trying to do is pick the best pick. Well, not the best pick, the best player as of 2013-2014. Now this is one of the collections they should stop. They still should keep on going with this Spark Plugs. But I think you can only do this Class Action once because they're glorifying the top position. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I was smart. I just watched the Big Bang the Big Bang Theory, so I thought I was learning something. Those guys are crazy, man. I didn't know that show was that good. That's why it wins awards. But with Class Action, they looked at the best player for that draft class. The crazy thing, I'm gonna show y'all something. Crazy thing is the Seattle Supersonics in this Class Action, and who else? Seattle Supersonics. I think Portland had the most, but they don't have any rings. So what's up with that? But as you look for this is the last 9 years. Last 9 years, only one MVP, guys, and none of these guys have won a ring. What's up with that? History. But I'm out. This is January 2014. Well, January 21st, 2014. I'm out. KG, it's about that time, dog. I respect you and all that stuff, but look to the game, man. What you can do after this, better go sell some socks or something. Deuces. Skew!